Oh, does this? Oh, there we go. Sorry, the thing wasn't showing if it was working. All right, all right, all right. Take two, take two. Good morning, my little helpers, and welcome to another Flashback Friday and Mornings with the High Lord. I apologize. I apologize that my schedule has been awfully hectic. So we're just gonna get right into it. There, I think moving forward we're gonna move the schedule from 11 to 4:15 because it's 10:30 with the time change and everything. This 10:30 has not been working for me. There's no excuse for it. Mainly because I couldn't think of one. So we're just gonna. Oh, finance. Oh, the fiance story, bro. You missed that. That was part of our Dante's Inferno thing. As a matter of fact, I gotta hold up. I gotta do this again now because the best part of these streams is that you hear the Windows XP thing. Actually, just yeah, you did. You missed it during the. I even mentioned you too. I mentioned you too, and I said that we got to the part about the traitors and the liars and the deceivers or something like that. And I even told Mim and whoever else was there at the time, I was like, oh, wish McMajor were here. This is the story he was looking for. And I went and I regaled him the whole sorrowful tale, and you were nowhere near to be seen. I'm sorry. You'll pay for the story? Why is the story that important to you? Why is that not coming through the way that it needs to be coming through? No, this was before you had a kid though. So you don't really have an excuse. This was before you had a kid. How do I get to? Oh, what the hell? Oh, there's no audio. Okay. Well, there was audio when I went to go test this last night, so I guess we can start this officially at noon. We got another 2 minutes. Yeah. It was Dante's Inferno, and it was right. It was like a few games after the thing with the gird rails. Host driver. Oh, that was my fault for switching it to Sound Blaster 16, maybe. So if I do this, I know the game works. That's the important part. Shout out to our follower Ellie Mooney who had suggested. Ah, chills. Who had suggested we do the ClueFinders fifth grade. Well, she said ClueFinders in general, but I had a copy of fifth graders lying around. So that's the one that we're going to run with, and I'm going to hit you with the install, and it's going to be Windows cannot find. Oh, Pearl Harbor. Yeah, because Pearl Harbor doesn't exist anymore. I actually do plan to have that up on YouTube this weekend, believe it or not. Well, I have to browse for something now. I think it's this one I want. Yeah. We're on the chase, we're on the case, and we're chasing her through history. The first, for however many years I owned this game, and I still do. It's in a colorful CD case somewhere. I never knew how it ended because I never got that far. And then one day I did finish it, and when I'm telling you there's a twist you won't expect. No spoilers though, don't be saying something. Original Final Fantasy. Adapt learning technology. See, I don't like things that adapt to me, because here I am thinking I can do this at a fifth grade level, and then the software is telling you, but you can do it better at a third grade level. That's kind of where we're going with this. Also, if we click on this, we can install an AOL free trial. No. Yeah, we're gonna want this on scaled mode. There we go. I need to get a bunch of Reader Rabbit titles together, too. Software that adapts to your child's abilities. Final Fantasy VIII. I'm wondering if I should maybe turn that down a little bit, but let me know if that audio's coming through, okay?
A little to your left, Laptrap. There.
There's another one, Santiago.
Yeah, Joni.
Bruh, Santiago is a mouthful. Just call him Carl.
Dunno. Laptrap, scoop up.
She looks like the female version of Arnold from the Magic School Bus.
Up the artifact, Laptrap. Fix the mini-sub, Laptrap. Blow dry my hair.
S the D, Laptrap.
Look what we found, Captain Clark. Another one.
They certainly are peculiar, Joni.
Maybe they're a clue to why so many ships have been disappearing around here. Hey, where's Owen, Leslie?
He's helping the cook. Grandpa, I mean the captain, said it was okay.
Dude, sorry. There must have been too much yeast in that pizza dough.
Captain! Island! Get ahead!
Well, ClueFinders, it looks like we found what we've been searching for. This island...
Why does that look like the Devil's Mountain Plateau from Close Encounters?
Salami?
Not salami, tsunami.
Hard to port! Our only chance is to steer right into it.
Dude, where's my board?
Why does every one of these early games...
So, you want to know what happens? Well, before you go on...
Uh-oh. Did I click on something I wasn't supposed to? There we go. Fancy script. Practice mode. How have you been, McMage? How you doing?
Hey, where is everybody?
Yeah, there's Owen's surfboard, but where's Owen?
Or Leslie?
Oh, dear.
Or the captain?
Yay!
Or the crew?
Yeah.
What was that?
An earthquake.
Let's do a little seismic research.
You seem like the type that would know that.
Yep, just as I thought. That is an active volcano.
Volcano!
Bro, I could have
It's gonna
told you that.
erupt really soon.
You mean it's gonna blow? Let's get out of here!
It would appear that that method of escape will not be effective.
Leslie, are you okay? Where are you?
She's with me. Saved her
Bruh.
life again. Ow, hey.
Some lifesaver. From all appearances, Owen and I are sequestered in some sort of subterranean chamber with no apparent means of egress.
She's underground with no way of getting out.
She means we're stuck underground somewhere.
That's what I said.
Any clue as to where you are?
Wow.
The cryptiles.
Artifacts.
Thousands of them.
What does it mean?
Hey, one fell off.
This is a clue. I'll analyze it and report back.
Don't worry, you guys. We'll find you.
And Grandpa.
And the ship's crew.
Before the volcano blows?
We'll observe you from this end on the red video phone. Call us if you need help.
Check.
We'll use my backpack to store any clues or artifacts.
Bruh, I hate how pretentious and smart these kids claim to
If you
be.
need a break, let me know.
Okay, Santiago. Where do we start?
You decide.
Ooh, there's a flower. What does the flower do?
Joni, do you feel like someone's watching us?
Why does she look like Liza Thornberry? I can talk to animals.
Hey, look! On the other side of this river, there's our ship. What's left of it, anyway.
Whoa, that's deep.
Do you think we can make it?
No way. Too dangerous. But I've got a plan.
I think I know what you're thinking.
We can use these longer pieces.
Oh good, you can just click on them to shut them up. So let's see here. So this is simple addition. So 18 and 20. Now need an 18 and a 21. That's 17. So that's 17, 28, 8, 14, and 18. So 18 and 21. That's gonna be this one. It's 28. It's 17. That's 13. That's gonna be this one. 8 and 6 is 14. Huh. 41 and 31 is 10 and 8. I guess there's multiple ways of doing this. 8 and 5 is 13. 22, that's 12. 22 and 3 is 19. It's 28. 20 and 6.
We did it!
Let's go across.
Now let's just stand here and talk about how it looks like terracotta.
Boy, our ship is a wreck.
Hey, look! Our
Oh,
scuba-
maybe that's why they call it a shipwreck. Drum emoji.
Down here.
Look!
Hey, it's one of those
Cryptiles, and I was digesting that one, thank you.
Ew.
reptiles.
Yes, I do love cryptiles, but I'm afraid they don't love me. Go right through, actually.
Indeed, yes, quite
Yeah. Oh, good heavens. Witness me, brothers.
Gentle worms, gentle worms.
I yield 1 minute to manage a worm.
Ah, thank you. Fellow worms, as my esteemed colleague has so oft pointed out, we live in troubled times.
Indeed, yes, quite right.
As clearly stated
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Section A, heretofore noted in the prior deposition, with each new tremor, we lose another colleague in our quest for inside.
Stop the presses! What exactly is inside?
Inside. Oh.
Inside is safe haven from this massive fish, this vicious living island on which we are more or less permanently perched.
Fish? Living island? There's no such thing. This island has a secret, and we're gonna uncover it.
Could it be that this island is actually living?
Yes, you will be our emissaries to inside.
Maybe inside is where Owen and Leslie are.
The answers lie inside. Collect cryptiles and head to the fish within the fish.
The what? Listen.
Come on, Joni. You heard the man.
It's gonna be
I
a-
mean the worm. It's cryptiles we need. Let's get a move on.
When she finally gets to that point in high school where she realizes that she's not actually a special or gifted child and that she's as smart as anybody else, it's gonna humble that broad real quick. It certainly hit me like a ton of bricks. But by then, I was quiet about it.
Dude, it's the mini sub. If it's still working, maybe you guys can take her out and get some help.
Yes! Okay, here we go. Back to Honolulu. Aloha hoy, aloha hee.
I'm afraid not, Laptrap. The Lab 5 is only designed for a range of 3 nautical miles. It is good for deep sea diving, but it will not take you very far.
That lag is not a good start.
Oh, thank goodness, the ClueFinders. At least someone's still in one piece.
Listen, Lab 5. Owen and
Alright, so we need to fix sounds. Oh, is it volume control? Yeah, there we go. So let's turn this down like right there. See if that's any better.
Leslie are trapped. We've gotta help them.
Nope, that didn't help at all. Let me turn this down a little bit. Oh, that's much better. That's not nearly as annoying. So let me turn this up on the thing here then. Because y'all still want to hear me, but you don't want to get all too antsy about it, you know. Alright, how's that? You're doing alright? So 1 battery and 1 wire to complete the circuit. You think it's this one? 6 volts. Nope. Listen.
And we're off. Oi, are my joints stiff?
Tally ho! Those the turquoise ones?
Complete. Unfortunately, I seem to need some more repairs before we can descend again. Oi, I want my old hull back. To locate more cryptiles on the ocean floor, all right, here we go. Let's hope I hold together.
And she just Titan 2s on the floor looking for, or the Titanic, she just implodes looking for cryptiles. That'll take care of that pretentious holla.
Made it back just in time.
Shame about the boy, though. Promising future.
To get...
I always like this type of puzzle. These are always fun.
$100. Well done. Dive.
So, from what I remember, I think there's like 4 different types of cryptiles you have to find, right? There's turquoise, gold, silver, and like teal or something like that.
I guess I'm not as young as I used to be. I've blown another circuit.
Up periscope, down periscope.
And we're off. Oi,
You just have to, because she says like the same 6 things, you just have to click through each and every one of them.
docking.
Alright, so let's get about 10 more of these, or 10 total, and then we can move on.
All right, here we go.
Midnight. Hey, Bubby. Alright, so we need 5 more. Not this one. Just 1 ping, Captain. Just 1 ping. Or sonar, I guess. 1 ping only. Alright, so we need 4 more. This one... This one and the geography one with the skeevy dude in the Revolutionary War costume was always my favorite part. Otherwise I have to bother myself with things like English and math. And as a famous monk once said, reading is hard.
All right, here we
So how are we doing today, Chad? How's our day going?
Well, we made it back just in time. I've just blown another circuit.
Gadzooks!
I feel like $100.
That really says a lot, considering it probably took a few million to make her. I guess you could say she's feeling subpar. Aha, drum emoji.
I guess I'm not as young as I used to be. And we're off. Oi.
Alright, so we got 10 of those. so we can skip out of here for a minute. We'll go talk to the tubes, I guess. Oh, nope.
Wow.
Look at that! The island has no bottom. I mean, it has no. It's not a.
You mean it's floating?
Right!
Fish within the fish. Fish within the fish. Could this be the place the worm was talking about?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Yeah, I guess it never really occurred to me that the island was floating.
Welcome to the jaws of the fish within the fish.
Why is that still so loud, bro? Like, is that me? Good God. Put that down a little bit.
For ages past, our school has guarded.
Oh, that's better. So let me turn that up now.
And challenged all trespassers to this deep corridor. By what arrogance do you think that you will not drown in our mighty jowls?
What arrogance?
Listen, we're the ClueFinders, and when someone takes our friends, we find them. Period.
Well, arrogant.
Period.
indeed.
Full stop. End of
Pass
sentence.
through and enter inside. You must first unlock our challenge. Only with a wealth of turquoise cryptiles can you begin.
Hey, Joni, do you have any turquoise cryptiles in your backpack?
Yup, I see some turquoise cryptiles.
Let's take them out.
No, because I feel like this is important. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna see what the rest of the island has to explore first. I want to go talk to the fancy tube.
The sub can.
The cryptiles. A phlebotomy. I have another cryptile stuck in my air tube.
I am Tube. Who are you?
Whom are you?
We're the ClueFinders.
Clues?
Who?
You seek clues?
Actually, we seek cryptiles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do you now?
Cryptiles?
I feel we could come to an arrangement of sorts,
Two swan.
my lady.
I have a cryptile stuck in my throat.
I'm all phlegmy.
Now, if the rest of my body were working, that is, if my tubes connected, I could cough it.
Sorry, give me a second. I gotta work on the. Gotta make sure the volume is like relatively. Is that better? Oh, right. Okay. So 1616. Ew. Why does it make that noise? Ew. Why? Oh, that's right. One of these isn't always gonna work. Ew. He's like, you've earned yourself a cryptile. Jesus.
I seem to have another cryptile stuck in my air tubes.
Air tubes.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, good heavens. If we lived in a society where it would be. If we lived in a society where it were appropriate to grasp our pearls and gasp thusly, I would have grasped my pearls and grasped thusly.
You did it.
I have another one stuck in my air tube.
I seem to have another cryptile stuck in my air tubes. Oh no, and my segments are once again scrambled.
Oh no. Somebody clip that so I can use that for audio later on. Oh no. Alright, Alright, well, we definitely don't have...
You did it!
I want to know what material this tube is made out of.
I seem to have another crocodile
Stuck in my ear tubes. Oh no.
And my seconds are once again scrambled.
It sounds like he's saying seconds, but I think he means sections or segments, right? So okay, so we have the 1/3. That's what we need to worry on here. So 1/3, 1/3, 1/3, 7, 7, 7, 5, 7, 7, 7, 5.
You did it!
Because you only have to do 4 of these. Or, well, I guess 3 of them.
I seem to have another crocodile stuck in my air tubes.
So let's click on him. What does he do?
Click. This is a map. You can use it to travel to locations you've been to before.
Well, that's sounds like a map to me.
Click on a number to set an activity to that level. Click the checkboxes to turn automatic leveling off or on.
See, I had the same problem with, there's a clue in the professor's biosphere. I had the same problem with, Jumpstart 3rd grade Adventure Mountain. I got all cocksure and confident, I set it to level 4 thinking, oh, I can beat a 5th grader. It then proved to me that I couldn't. So I'm just gonna let it auto-level, and if it thinks I'm no good, then I'm no good. What is this? Is Santiago Rivera. Age 12, 7th grade. Is that right? 12 in the 7th grade. 13 to 14, 14, 15 for freshmen. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. Team Equipment and Inventions Officer. He can repair anything. He works on his inventions late at night in the ClueFinders clubhouse, listening to his dad's old vinyl records. What a bum. He's taken saxophone lessons, but he wants to learn bass guitar too. He has an awesome collection of stamps, rocks, baseball cards, and comic books. He invented a gizmo that turns off the light, hangs up his clothes, and brushes his teeth for him. Now he's working on one for Joni. Oh, okay. So I'm thinking Rivera and Joni here. Joni Savage, of course she is. Team leader. She is the founder of the ClueFinders Club. She has a pet anaconda named Jupiter, which I guess means something to somebody. You might find her hanging around newspaper offices and police stations, taking notes in her notebook. She likes to spend her free time reading biographies of famous crooks. She's absolutely fearless, just ask her. Well, she seemed to be shivering in her Timberlands when she was faced with the fish within the fish. Leslie Clark, age 10, 6th grade, she skipped a grade, Team Research Officer. Her first word was encyclopedia. Yeah, okay. She holds the local library record for taking out the most books in 1 year. She won the National Spelling Bee when she was 9. In her spare time, she studies molecules. She wants to write her own book someday. Sounds like a real winner. And then Owen Lamb. Age 11 in the 6th grade, Team Supplies and Nutrition Officer. Because you gotta have that. So you have your diversity people, right? You've got the team leader. You've got the really smart one. You've got the guy or gal who knows how to do everything. And then you got the one dude that's kind of just there for face card appeal. No, doesn't really supply anything to the team, but you know, you gotta throw in a fourth there somewhere. He loves skateboarding and food. Now he wants Santiago to build him a custom skateboard with a built-in refrigerator and pizza oven. His favorite saying is, "I never met a pizza I didn't like." And then he's never tried deep dish. And Chicago deep dish, not that Detroit deep dish. Get that ish out of here. He has been known to hang around backstage at the Starfield Theater to get autographs for his excellent autograph collection. His lucky hunches have helped the team solve all of their mysteries. His life's ambition is to be the first person to skateboard on Mars. Well, he might have to wait a while. I just read an article that said, regardless of what Musk says, we're not going to Mars anytime soon. This game came out in 2002, and if he was 11, so let's do the math on that real quick. So if he was 11 in 2002, and it's been 23 years since 34, so he's gonna run out real quick, run out of time. Socrates. He's age 28. What seems kind of old for a dog, don't you think? Top of his class in obedience school, team mascot and world's smartest dog. The ClueFinders met him during an adventure on Gabistan, the island of talking animals. He was the only animal on the island who didn't seem to be able to talk. Funny how that works. He has PhDs in mathematics, literature, physics, and philosophy from the University of Gabistan, so unaccredited. His secret ambition is to send Laptrap to obedience school. Laptrap the Turbo Turtle, turbocharged ultra-rugged terrain laptop equipment. Grade A, unknown age. He was developed by a special group of engineers and computer scientists, and he was the first top-secret turtle. He was donated to Dr. Horace Pythagoras, the famous naturalist, to use on his field expeditions. He can translate 30 different languages into English. Laptrap is responsible for keeping Dr. Pythagoras organized. Yeah, I would imagine that if you're a mad scientist, the last thing you want to worry about is Kenny Dinkin. Reptile font designer. Oh, he has arms? Les Hedger. Les Hedger. Somebody write that down for me, because his name sounds familiar. Or like his voice sounds familiar. None of the rest of this sounds familiar, though. Alright, where were we? So back to the cryptiles. You did it? I have a cryptile for you. That always makes me sick to my stomach. If I think about it, I'm just gonna throw up.
Whoa! Volcano's gonna blow!
Where's the Coast Guard when you need them?
I don't like volcanoes.
Whoa, dudes! Did you guys feel that?
I think that this volcano is more active than we first thought.
Well, how do you have a more active than we thought? If it's an active volcano, it's either active or it isn't. It's like waking up in the morning with a pain in your shoulder. It's like, Mary, how you doing? It's like, oh, I'm half crippled. Well, you're either crippled or you're not. Or, what's the phrase now? Physically disabled. You're not. It's the wording. It's either an active volcano or it isn't. Here's your trivia question of the day, 5th graders. What is the word for a volcano that is not currently active? You get a helper's round of applause if you figure it out. Alright, so we need 10 of these. Oh god.
I seem to have another
Cryptile stuck in my air tubes.
Oh no, and my segments are once again scrambled.
Oh no. Good heavens. Okay, so now they're trying to cheat you a little bit. So 3/5, 4/5, that's 1. 2 ninths, 3, 4. 5 ninths, 6, 7. Oh, okay, I guess we can't do that. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I move this and that's 1. Wait, 3, 12, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
You did it!
Ew. Ting. It's just a spittoon down there somewhere.
I seem to have another crocodile stuck in my air tubes. Oh no, and my...
I listened just for that. Oh no. Alright, so 4, 8, 12. Get rid of all this. So 5, 6, get rid of that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we definitely. Oh, wait, I lied. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's this one. 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go.
I seem to have another crocodile stuck in my air tubes. Oh no, and my segments are once again scrambled.
I tell you what, because I wanna record that at some point without the music, just at least once. And I need to make a note of when that happens in the broadcast so I can do that properly. And then we'll put the music back on here. So 1 to 3. So that's 3/3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. It helps when they have a common denominator.
You did it! I seem to have another crocodile stuck in my air tubes. Oh no, and my segments are once again scrambled.
See, anything that involves math, this is one of those games that's best done early in the morning when you're fresh awake. Because if you try to do this late in the afternoon when my brain is fried, you're not going to get the best quality out of me. Or when this starts to get into advanced fractions.
You did it!
Alright, so we're up to 10.
I seem to have another crocodile stuck in...
I like that it still gives you the hourglass to tell you to wait.
I say, young fellows, still looking for cryptiles? The principal facts in this case show that you have yet to complete your quest for inside at the fish within the...
Alright, so we've taken care of the underwater. There's the circuitry, the math bridge, and the... Oh no! The segmented tubes. So let's see what the rest of the island has to say.
We're back at the beach.
I'll tell you what though, she's at least wearing sensible shoes for being on an island.
Oh well, there's no crossing here.
What are you talking about, Laptrap?
River of
we can
boiling
just hop
oil.
over these rocks.
That's sulfur.
Oh boy.
Hey, look! The water's receding.
Guys, I don't know what you're doing up there, but whatever it is, it's flooding our chamber with boiling water.
Joni, get back here. Look! The water's coming back.
Looks like you guys will have to
I
find
like that-
another way to cross.
I like the amount
Hey,
this being
if we can
sassy.
move some of those longer rocks into
There's a
place.
process, girl. You can't just
We can use
Yas
them
Queen
to
your way
hop
across the
river.
bridge.
But look at the markings on these rocks. I wonder if they mean anything.
Well, it would make sense that the number bridge did.
Let's find out.
Okay, so the best way to do this is to look at the vertical ones and figure out if you can use these anywhere. These have 4 sides, that has 3 sides.
Well,
Sorry, I just had to make sure the noise didn't mean anything specific. So this is, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So an octagon and a parallelogram. Here's the parallelogram. I guess that's the octagon. So a triangle and a trapezoid. Not seeing a trapezoid anywhere, so that one's no good. This one's a pentagon and a triangle. There we go. So then we need a triangle on the left. And what is this? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a septagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's this one. And then you need a septagon and an octagon. And then a Decepticon. So, do we have a pentagon anywhere? This one's a pentagon.
there's got to be a pat.
Oh,
We did it.
Now we can
bruh,
cross.
you didn't do anything. You almost endangered your friends to a death by boiling sulfur because you had the chutzpah and the ovaries to just cross the bridge without following the procedure.
This island
I
is
hate when they say,
green.
"Oh, we did it."
Or as they
Girl,
say in
you
Paris,
didn't do
repay.
a darn thing.
Claptrap, you're afraid of the mechanical sheep you dream about.
Tecton?
Quit clowning around, you guys.
Honk.
And take a look at this. Let's go take a closer look.
Joni, watch where you're going! A monster!
Chicken.
A chicken.
A chicken!
Unhand me chickens, you varlets! And that goes for
Harlots.
your flying teacup as well! Well now, whom do I have to thank for me daring rescue from this dreaded living island?
Living island? Islands just aren't alive. It's a scientific impossibility. It's...
Then explain holes that move and rocks that breathe.
Well...
Now, who did you say you were?
We're the
We didn't.
ClueFinders. We're...
Clue says you. Volcano says I.
Volcano says you. Eruption says I.
Boba
Aye,
Clot.
but sure, in the volcano's not our true enemy. The secret to this living island lies below. Nearly all of me fellow castaways have been sucked in.
Castaways.
Lost to the
We are
ravenous hunger of this
castaways.
living island.
Ahoy there.
Hey,
Ahoy.
Johnny, take a look at his weapon. It looks like one of those...
Cryptile screams I. The key to the
And if you get near it, I'll sever every finger from your bony hands.
Bring a as many as you can to the faces within the face.
The faces within the face?
Aye! Use the crypt tiles wisely, and the chamber will open.
Chamber? I wonder if that's where Owen and Leslie are.
Either way, it's crypt tiles we need. Let's go, Santiago.
Let's boogie. Oh, you can't click on the holes? Or the chickens?
The island's got your friends. Take care it don't take you as well.
Let's see what's this way.
Wow, that looks like an American village from the Revolutionary War era.
But where are all the people?
And where are all the turtles?
Come on, let's go.
Who cares? Who cares about the turtles?
Santiago, crypt tiles. We'll find our missing friends yet.
Bro, why is it every time I zone in and out of this game, the volume just gets like immensely louder without changing anything? What is up with that?
Joni, wait! It could be dangerous.
Oh, you overgrown asparagus.
Hang on, Joni.
So you see an entire... Bro, there's no way that would work like that.
Thanks.
Yeah, this guy, the skeevy dude.
Wouldn't get my cryptiles.
Who are you?
I'm the great cryptile thief. I stole everybody's cryptiles and buried them in this patch of dangerous trees.
Why are you locked in the pillory?
I got caught. Look, all my neighbors seem to have disappeared around here, and I'm ready to fess up, okay? I'll show you how to get the cryptiles out of this patch of trees if you promise to help find my fellow villagers. You set them free, they set me free. Deal?
How will we know who they are?
Well, our ancestors got shipwrecked here around the time of the Revolutionary War. You can't miss them. Bifocals, kites, powdered wigs.
Okay, deal. Now, how do we get to the crypt tiles without doing a tango with one of the ugly trees?
I'll show you. Hey, Soup Bowl, how about pulling that map down?
See, this is what I'm saying. You have to...
Great, I'm taking orders from a criminal.
A reformed criminal. See,
Oh,
I
God.
used this old sea map in place of a map of my field. Pretty clever, huh?
I'm just gonna turn down my own volume
Well,
here.
maybe a little too clever. I can't quite seem to remember how this map works.
This is the other one I was talking about, though. This one's always fun.
Wait, it's beginning to come back. Okay, that red dot shows where we are.
We're in
that
Des Moines.
X marks the spot where a cryptile is buried.
Alright. Well, I don't have time to wait for the thing to quit lagging on me. So, long story short, we have to cross the Mississippi here twice. But we have to go to Utah first. So, we have to go to Utah. We end up in Oklahoma. And then we have to go to Ohio.
I'll get it, Santiago.
Joni, be careful.
I got it.
Don't worry, I got it.
And then she just yeets it across the island.
Hey, you did it.
This dude is always so skeevy.
And here's a new one.
So, let's turn... Nope, not this. Let's turn this one up a little bit. Ooh, the Civil War. Slave states that did not secede. Confederate states, U.S. territories, and Union states. Okay, so we're here, looks like in North Carolina. Don't travel through Louisiana or Georgia. And don't travel through a Union state. So we have to complete... We have to finish at 100 West. Wait. Well, there's only one that's 100 west, so it's going to be this one. So 50... How do you know that's 50 north, though? 30, 40, 50 north. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. 50 north and 100 west. So don't travel through Union State, so we can't go through Kansas. Don't travel through Louisiana or Georgia. Oh, that's rough. So 30... See, this is 90 west. Is this 20 north or 30 north? 30 north and 90 west. That takes us through Georgia. Oh, now 20 north takes us through Georgia too. 30 north, 110 west. Does that take us to Mexico? No, because you go through Georgia either way. Alright, well hold on. So 20 north is this one. Although it says it's this one, right? Hold on. So 50 north, 40 north, 30 north, 20 north. 20 north, 90 west. That takes you through Georgia to the Tropic of Cancer. 30 north, 80 west. Okay, that would take us to Florida. Or roughly that area. So you can't travel through Louisiana or Georgia. So 30 north, 110 west. Now that takes you through Louisiana. So 30 north, 80 west. 30 north, 110. Now that takes you through Louisiana. 30 north, 90 west. It takes you to Louisiana. It's technically Mississippi there, but from here, 20 north, 90. Oh yeah, I got you. Okay, 20 north, 90 west. So 20 north, 90 west, and then 30 north, 110 west. Yeah, that looks about right.
I'll get it, Santiago. Hey, Santiago, heads up!
And she just beans him in the head with a sack of cryptiles.
Hey, you did it.
And here's a new one.
Also, they're not trees, they're like
The
carnivorous
red dot
plants.
shows where we are, but you must read the clue at the top of the map to figure out where a cryptile is buried.
The cryptile is buried in the area ceded to the U.S. in 1818, which is the Red River Cession. You must not travel more than 800 miles at a time. Don't cross Nevada. Alright, so where are we at? So we're in California. The Red River Cession, so we need to go here. And we can't cross Nevada to get there. So, Arizona. North Dakota is where you end up. You can't travel more than 800 miles at a time. So, Arizona. Utah. And then South Dakota.
I'll get it, Santiago.
I always like this one because it's very informative. Like with its information and everything.
Stuck. Look out!
Hey, you did it.
And here's a new one.
Remember, the red dot shows where we are, and the X marks where a cryptile is buried.
Alright, don't cross elevations higher than 1,500 feet, which is this orange one here. Don't cross Kentucky. Okay. So we're here at 40 north and 80 or 75 west. So we need to finish at 40 north, 80 west. That's easy enough. And you can't cross Kentucky. So 45 north, which is like right, because that's 50 north, that's like right here, 90 west. So 45 north, 90 west takes you to Wisconsin. Or Wisconsin, excuse me. 30 north, 80 west. That takes you over to Kentucky. You can't do that. 30 north, 80 west. Oh wait, 30 north, 80 west. That might be where you want to start, actually. So 30 north, 80 west. Then you want to go to 35 north, 90 west.
I'll get it, Santiago.
I feel like that's accurate, because you have to go around Kentucky to get there.
Joni, be careful.
Ah, there you go.
Don't worry,
See, that's me being smarter than a 5th grader.
Whoa!
Hey, you did it.
Alright, 6 more.
And here's a new one.
And here's another one. Haha. Oh god. Don't cross a region or desert shrub. A shrubbery. Nee. Nee.
How much longer do we have to be on this unstable island?
To get started, pick up those blocks from the ground and place them up there in the sign to the left of the map.
I just like hearing his voice.
The block that tells where the cryptile is buried belongs at the bottom of the sign.
So, don't cross a region of desert shrub or cacti, which is this light, like a pale green? Okay. So we're over here in Asia, and this is 60 north, I'm assuming? Hold on, 0, 30, 60, 90, 120. So this is done by degrees of 30. So 30 degrees west, 60 degrees north, it looks like. So that's where you have to end up. So we have to go south. So there's no 120. Or actually, 120, 160, this is probably 90 right here. So this is 90 east. So 60 south, which is here. 90 east. Okay. So then... Hold on. 60 south, 90 east, right? 30 north. Where's 30? So 30 north, 0 west is right here. But that crosses, so you can't do that. So 60, so 30 south, 0 west is right there. 0 north, where's 0 north? That's right here. Alright, so 60 south, 90 east, to 30 south, 0 west, which is here. Okay. To 0, which is here. No, 30 south, which is here. And then 30, no, you can't do that. 0 north, 30 west. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, and then you go straight up.
Santiago.
The map isn't very clearly defined, so you kind of have to...
Hey, Santiago, heads up!
Hey, you did it.
Though we have nothing to eat but the leather wrapping from our masts, we shall go on. Ferdinand Magellan, explorer, 1480, maybe, to 1521. Don't cross land. Alright, well, we need to finish on 0 north, 90 east. So go to 0 north, 30 west. Okay. Then go to 30 south, 0 west. Okay. 30 south, 0 west. Then go to 90 east, 60 south.
I'll get it, Santiago.
She's busting a grumpy out in the field or something.
Hey, you did it.
Bro, that's only 6.
And here's a new one.
Alright. We turned back because the coast did not extend farther north. Vitus bearing. Explorer 1681 to 1741. Alright, let's see here. So don't cross land, and we have to finish on... well, if this is 56, and this is 62, that's a 6-degree difference. Then this here is 68, so that's the full square. So you have to finish in 68 north. I'm assuming that's 174? Yeah, 174 west. And this is done in degrees of 6, it looks like. And we start here in Alaska. So, 162 west, 56 north. So 56 north, 180 west is here. So 56 north, 180 west. Go to 62 north, 168 west, which is here. No, I feel like we're missing a step in between. 66 north. Yeah, okay, yeah, 168. I'm pretty sure that's accurate. Because it should take her bada bing, bada boom. Oh, but you might cross part of Russia though. Oh no, she got it.
Careful.
Don't worry,
You
I got it.
you gotta believe in Miss Savage. She knows what she's doing. Even though I'm doing all the work, it's a team effort, remember?
Hey,
You did it. Oh, this one again? Okay. So how did we do this before? You have to end up like right here. It's like 30 no. Well, first off, you have to finish like 110. Oh no, it's 80. No, wait. That's 110. Oh no, we start in North Dakota. Okay, so we have to finish. It's like 30. It's not really 35, but 35 north, 80 west. So 35 north, 80 west. So if we go to 30 north, you can't cross a Union State, so we gotta go over here somewhere. So 40 north, there is no 40 north. So 30 north, because 20 is further south. 20 north, 110 west. Alright, and then you follow 30 north to 90 west. Oh. I'll get it, Santiago. Joni, be careful. I got it. Oh, that's a crapola there.
I'll get it, Santiago.
I was too busy getting excited. I wasn't thinking about crossing Louisiana.
Hey, Santiago, heads up.
Hey, you did it.
And here's a new one.
Remember, the red dot shows where we are, and the clue at the top of the map will lead you to a cryptile.
It's buried on the coast of the Mexican Cession. You must not travel more than 800 at a time. Don't cross Nevada. So the Mexican Cession is on the coast of the Mexican Cession? So it has to be here, right? Okay. Oh, I guess we're just doing this by state. So go to California, 800 miles at a time. Don't cross Nevada. So Arizona, California. California, Arizona, Utah, South Dakota.
I'll get it, Santiago.
Every so often, you'd forget that she's just using a map to locate it in the field, because I'm always sitting here thinking there's no way she's hucking cryptiles across state lines. I think that's a crime. Or at the very least, a misdemeanor. Hey, you did it. Oh, yeah.
And here's a new one.
Alright, so
Remember,
there's...
the red...
Yeah. So don't cross Kentucky, and this ends on 40 north, 75 west. Alright, so... 1,500 feet, so we have to go this way. 90 west, 40 north, 120 west. That's way too far. So 90 west, 45 north. That's fine, because that's like right here somewhere up in Wisconsin. 45 north, 90 west. You go from 90 west to 35 north, so you don't cross Kentucky. That's like right here. And then you need to go 80 west. Yep, okay.
I'll get it, Tiago.
Joni, be careful.
Don't worry, I got it. Oof. Whoa!
Hey, you did it.
And here's a new one.
Oh, I gotta click on her backpack. Scuba gear. That one's got nothing in it. So we got 20 of those. And 10 of those. Alright, so we need the silver ones now.
Still poking around looking for cryptiles, eh? Hurry up. This island's not content with taking me fellow townspeople, says I. No, now it's taken me chickens, too.
Where do you even get the chickens from?
Wow, that looks like an American village from the Civil War era.
But it's in ruins and drenched in rain.
Oh, great. Rust.
Isolated thunderstorms. Petticoat Junction.
Well, you listen here, Mr. Island. It's a good thing I like rain. And fish.
Who's she talking to?
Shh. The island, I think.
But tomorrow is another day. So if you could be a good little island and rain somewhere else for a change.
Joni, something's fishy. I mean,
Aha!
rain in only
Drum
one
emoji.
spot?
And fish rain.
Actually, powerful sea storms sometimes suck seawater and fish into their funnels, then rain. Fish and all, hundreds of miles away. Well, Mr. Island, your rain doesn't bother me one little bit. But it's ruining the stories my ancestors wrote on these crypt tiles.
Crypt tiles? Ma'am, we could use crypt tiles.
Well, I'd give you some, but I must read these stories before the rain ruins them.
We can help you there.
I adore the kindness of strangers. Come and I'll show you.
Laura, bless your heart. Ooh, there's holes. Trypophobia, who?
Well, you see, I've got all these mixed up crypt tiles with parts of stories written on them. Some of these stories.
Alright. So this is one thing, this is one thing, these are two things. Now, 1765 was a tough year in the colonies. Great Britain had exhausted its funds fighting wars in Europe and here in the Americas. In order to pay for the wars, Great Britain's Parliament had created yet another tax. This one was called the Stamp Act. It was designed to tax every document, newspaper, and even playing cards. To make matters worse, we colonists had no say in the matter. To protest, we sent Benjamin Franklin over to England to argue against it before King George himself. After Mr. Franklin's trip and after we began boycotting British goods, King George gave in. In 1766, he relented and cancelled the Stamp Act. Let me tell you how underhanded the British could be. Guess that goes here. Captain Jones. I sometimes think back to our Revolutionary War. Everyone knows of George Washington, Ben Franklin, Patrick Henry, and Thomas Jefferson. Never heard of Patrick Henry, but okay. These men all had great reputations, but there were some lesser-known men who played equally important roles. Hold on. Turn that off here. One such man was John Paul Jones. John Paul Jones began sailing at the age of 12. At the outset of the war in 1775, he immediately joined the small Revolutionary Navy. The Navy gave him a man-o'-war ship to captain. It was named Bonhomme Richard. the French nickname for Benjamin Franklin. He sailed the Bonhomme Richard deep into dangerous British waters. His most famous battle took place in 1779 against the warship Serapis. When asked to surrender, Jones replied, "I have not yet begun to fight." With that rallying cry, his crew defeated and captured the Serapis.
Why, you did it!
Well, bless my stars and garters. I gotta do this 9 times. Lord, alright, Well, Journal, it's me, you, and me again. I drifted around a bit after working on the Transcontinental Rail, but now I'm ready to settle down and work the land. In 1862, while I was in the Union Army, Congress passed a bill called the Homestead Act. This was a pretty good deal, let me tell you. It's been 12 years since then, so that'd be 1874, but there's still plenty of land out west to go around. I'm going to get my own homestead, that's for sure. Here's how homesteading works. Any citizen just plunks down on 160 acres of land, then he or she has to stick around for 5 years. You can't get away with just fooling around in those 5 years, no sir. The law says you have to make improvements over that time. I plan to raise cattle. In 5 years, the land will be mine, free and clear. I can't wait. Finally, I'll have something to call my own. Is that like 40 acres and a mule? Because I don't think that land belongs to them anymore. Well, it belongs to the Native Americans, but that's a different story. I can just keep pushing it further down. Alright. Let's see here. I had just read Robert Louis Stevenson's new book, Treasure Island, and it gave me the hankering to travel, just like the old days. So I did. Yes, sir, I sold my ranch, bought one of those new fountain pens, and headed up to Ogden, Utah to catch a train to the coast. When I arrived at the coast, I headed for the San Francisco harbor. I booked passage on the Empress of Siam, which is no longer a country, by the way. I booked passage on the Empress of Siam, heading for China via the South Pacific. Stevenson's book turned out to be prophetic. The Empress foundered, and I had to take to a lifeboat. After 3 days at sea, I came here. I immediately found I was not alone. There are folks shipwrecked here from all over the world. It's as if this island were some kind of huge trap. It has been a hard time on this island. I had better start at the beginning. It was 1884, and the weather had turned autumnal.
Why, you did it!
Okay.
Here, I'm more.
So the important part is just getting them onto the same color. You know, gotta keep them segregated. Alright, that's one piece, that's one piece. This island embodies much of what Abraham Lincoln envisioned for America as the Civil War drew to a close. Here, as in America, there are many people from many pasts thrust together, often not by choice. Some of us have a past dating back to places of slavery, while others hail from the far reaches of Asia. However, we are here now, no matter if we are of Asian, African, or European ancestry. It is up to us to put aside any differences, whether they be race, gender, or any other issue, and learn to unite as one. Only together might we challenge the omnipotence of this island. Only together can we survive. I mean, it sounds right to me. Alright, let's see here. We began our journey from Spain in September 1519. We had 5 stout ships. The skilled navigator Ferdinand Magellan was our leader. We lost 2 ships as we made the passage to the Pacific, but we continued and eventually came to the Philippine Islands. In the Philippines, Magellan decided to attack a local chieftain on the island of Mactan. Or Mactan? Mactan. During the attack, Magellan was shot with a poison arrow and died. One of our ships was burned, but the others escaped. We returned to Spain September 1522, the first men to sail around the world. Alright, well, this has to go down here. Nope, this one. In December, so September 1519, in December, our fleet sailed to the Brazilian harbor of Rio de Janeiro. We tarried for 2 weeks, glad to have a chance to relax after the long voyage. We left Brazil the day after Christmas. We sailed through storms, finally reaching a passageway to the Pacific at the tip of South America in October 1520.
Why, you did it! Here are more stories. Can you help me put them in the right order?
We may end up just doing 5 for this one, because this seems a little tedious. Alright. My arrival on this forsaken island. I was one of the crewmen on the Golden Hind when we set sail from England in 1577. Her captain was Sir Francis Drake. It was 1579 before we landed in California, having sailed in the path of Magellan across the Atlantic and through the Magellan Straits. California, we stayed with the Coast Miwok, feasting on acorn paste cakes. The Miwok were friendly and hospitable people. We left the Miwok and continued to explore north for many months. We found a beautiful coastline. We named one special spot Drake's Bay.
Here we go again!
Soon, we left the coast and set out across the Pacific. On our way, we found the island Ternate. Ternate? The island Ternate, where Magellan's crew had stayed after his death. It was there that I was separated from our ship. I was exploring in a longboat when a giant wave arose from nowhere and wrecked me on this island. Today begins, as have so many days in the past, with a meager meal of rice and stewed roots. Here on this island, food is not bountiful, and our lives are bound by the strictures of the environment. I chew the food carefully and watch the birds soar into the clouds, dancing like angels in the sky. Once I too soared, flying beneath huge silken kites made strong with bamboo struts. Alas, I could float amongst the birds no longer. I have grown old, and this island does not have silk or bamboo. Instead of constructing kites, I help with plans. There are many different people here, but we work together to attempt an escape.
Why, you did it!
Alright, one more. Alright. Sit down and let me tell you about a sailor from Holland I met on this island. He spent time with the late explorer Henry Hudson. Now, it seems Henry was quite a captain, but his London bosses ran out of funds to send him searching for a passage to Russia via the New World. Well, they reached the New World, north of what is now New York. In fact, they ended up giving the place Henry's name. That's right, Hudson Bay and the Hudson River were named after the Londoner. Too bad he never found his Northwest Passage. So the story... Okay, so this goes here. So the story goes that after the British let him go, the Dutch East India Trading Company hired him in early 1609. So off they go in late spring of 1609 with my buddy Wilhelm as part of Henry Hudson's crew on the Half Moon. Alright. That looks about right. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's see here. My story begins when, for the greater glory of His Royal Highness Charles V of Spain, we set out from Panama in the late autumn of 1526. Our party of 160 men was led by Captain Francisco Pizarro and his brother Hernando. Their goal was to lead us south into unknown territory. Great riches awaited those of us who joined him. At the end of our journey, we arrived in tombs where the temple walls were lined with silver and gold. As we headed south, our journey became dangerous. When several of our crew died from disease, the rest demanded that we return north to Panama. Captain Pizarro grew angry at these demands and drew his sword. He slashed a line in the ground and dared anyone brave enough to continue to cross it. His brother, Hernando, was the first to cross the line. Then I too strode forward to join the captain. Only 11 more of our crew stepped over to his side.
Well, those stories still seem like they're out of order. The story on the left makes sense, but the one...
What? So sit down and let me tell you about a sailor from Holland. He spent time with the late Henry Hudson. So the story goes, after the British let him go, the East Indies Trading Company hired him in early 1609. Now, it seems Henry was quite a captain, but his London bosses ran out of funds to send him searching for passage to Russia via the New World. So... Oh, yeah. There we go. So the story goes that after the British let him go, Dutch East Indies, early 1600, 1609, Hudson Bay.
Why, you did.
There we go. Alright, good enough. We'll come back.
These stories make this island seem even more mysterious than...
Ooh, these crypt tiles are really...
That's nice. How do we get out of here? Oh, that's not right. No, don't talk to the crazy guy.
You're back.
Nope. Just passing through, ma'am.
Wow. Look over there. Those must be the faces within the face.
Oh yeah, there's a face there. Look at that. Oof. Carnivorous. Oh, it's like the singing dolls from Little Inferno.
We are the brethren of the faces within the face. The bones of those who have come before you now lie buried at the bottom of the sea. What arrogance makes you believe that your fate will be any different?
We're wearing plot armor.
We're not afraid to try. We're the ClueFinders.
Also, I don't think you're allowed to kill children.
Well, look, I'm not really supposed to do this, but it's been so long since the boys and I have had guests over.
Also, that rope doesn't look actually secured.
But before you proceed, you must present a sack of silver cryptiles.
Hey, Joni, do you have any silver cryptiles in your backpack?
Yup, I did.
Okay, now what do we do?
You are now ready to begin. Take note of the 8 slots in the wall below. Pretty nice, huh? We had a whole decorating team in here. Each must be filled using a crypt tile that matches the number above it. Once all 8 are filled, the first part of your task will be complete.
But our crypt tiles only have these strange symbols on them. How can we match them to the numbers?
My powers are great. Plus, I read this language. Place any crypt tile into my mouth, and I will translate it into your language. I will now explain the true heart of the challenge.
It's math. Come on.
After you translate all your crypt tiles, you will still need to transform their numbers. To transform the number on a crypt tile, use my brethren, the statues to my left and right. Each of my brothers will add a different amount to the number on a crypt tile, according to the mathematical rule inscribed upon his head. To perform a transformation, place a crypt tile into one of my brothers' mouths. You may transform a crypt tile up to 4 times before the crypt tile disintegrates.
Not including the translation. Alrighty then. So 48.
Well done.
So 9 and 2 is 11. There's 11. Right? Yeah. 9 and 2 is 11, plus 9 should be 20.
You are wise.
Thank you. So, it's 16. That's 17.
You may survive yet.
41. 50. 51.
Clever indeed. Look.
Alright, so 14 and 9 is 20. No, I can't do that. 9 and 3. No, I can't do that either. What's 12 and 14? 26? Plus 1. It's 27.
You are closer to your goal.
Alright, 9 and 10. No, that's too high. 9 and 2 is 11. Don't think we have anything that can hit 30. If I'm being honest with you. Wait, why are you texting me? Aren't you supposed to be at work? So 21 and 9, that's 30. That'll solve that problem.
Only 2 slots remain. You are merely one step away from success.
Hey, it sounds like cryptiles dropped into that hole are lost into the sea.
Alright, so 14 and 2 is 16. Okay, yeah. 14 and 2 is 16. Plus 9 is 25. Plus 1 is 26.
Okay, we've been conducting experiments and we think we've got something for you.
My analysis indicates the following. It's
It's a team effort, Leslie.
but as light as plastic.
And it bounces. See?
You have been fortunate so far, but your task is not yet complete. Look at the rule
Oh,
written
God.
on each of my brothers' heads. It tells you whether...
Whoops. Whoops. Those cryptiles.
Oh no. Well, it's a good thing we got 10 of these then. That means we don't have to go back and do those godforsaken stories anymore. Oh, unless it needs a mix of silver and gold in the next one. That's going to be a real pain in the keister. Alright, so... So let's see. 2... Hold on, because this is what gets me before. So 9 and 7 is 36. 7 and 2 is 14. What's the lowest number here? So 9 and 2. So 9. Oh. Okay, so this is where you have to start making notes now. This is why it's good to have extra cryptiles. So this one on the right, 9 times 8. So that one is times 8 on the brother. So it's a good thing I need that 72 then.
Well done.
None of these are multiples of 8 though. What does this one do? Alright, that's 1 times 3. So 3 times 3 is 9. Hello? So that takes care of that one.
You are...
Yes, I know. I am correct. 2 plus 30. So that's plus 30 on that one. 32. What does this one do? That's plus 7. Alright, so plus 30 plus 7 times 8 times 3. Alright. Solid. So 7 times 3 is 21.
You may survive yet.
How do you get to 19, though? Because if that's plus 30, what good does that do me? That's 32, 39, 30. No, that's not right. 2 times 8 is 16. 16 plus 30 is 46. No, I can't do that. 2 times 3 is 6. 6, that's 36. You can't do that either. 9 times 3 is 27. Plus 7 is 34. I don't think we can use any of these. This is times 8. So 32, because I need a plus something else. Because I need a +6, so I think this one's boned. Because 32 plus 7 is 39. Oh! And I almost threw it out. How do you like that? Oh. Garbage. Alright. Spleesh. Yeah. Alright, so 12 and 30 is 42. Plus 7 is 49, which is not what I want. 12 and 8 is way too high. 9 and 8 is 72, that's still too high. 12 and 3 is 36.
To transform the number on a cryptile, place it into the mouth of any of my brothers to my left or right.
So here's the problem I have. The only way to get to 19 would be 18 plus 1, which we don't have, or 12 plus 7, which we can do, but there's no way to get to 12. 9 times 3 is 27, which... So 2 times 3 is 6. Plus 7 is 13. Plus 7 is 20. Plus 7 is 20. That's too far. 12. That's 42. 40. Oh, wait. Wait. 12 plus 7 is 9. Oh, okay. Alright.
Clever indeed.
So how do you get 2? We need a 10. 2 plus 1 plus 7 is 8. So that'd be 39. Plus 9. I don't think that's going to be right. Oh, it's not plus 9, it's plus 30. I wanted this one. Alright, well. So how do you get to 48 then? 2 times 8 is 16. Times 2 times 8. Oh no, we can't do 16 times 8. 16 times 3 is 32. 40. Oh, is that right? 2 times 8 is 16. Times 3.
You are closer to your goal.
2 times 3 is 6. So 2 times 3 is 6. Times 3 is 18. What's 18 times 3? It's 36 plus... That's like 54, right? That's too high. So... 2 times 8 is 16. Plus 7 is 23. So let's do this. So 2 times 3, 6. Plus 7 should be 13. Plus 7 is 20. Plus 30 is 50.
Only 2 slots remain.
So how do we get to 50? Or how do we get to 17? So 1 times 8 is 8. Times 8 is 64. That's too much. 8 and 3 is 24. 24 and 7 is 31. Oh. Alright, so 2 times 8. Oh, F. That's... Oh, I understand now.
You are merely...
Oh.
How much longer do we have to be on this unstable island?
Well, that was easy. Ooh.
Okay, we're back with more helpful information from Mr. Owen Lamb, super detective.
Yeah, right. Okay, my research indicates that the mysterious writing on these crypt tiles is not from any known recorded language, ancient or modern.
Big deal. Here's something really cool. They taste great.
You are close to completing your task.
Why would you lick it? No. You come back here. I'm not done with you yet. Oh, alright. Well, good. We got 4 1s we can mess with. So now we're going to make another completely different list here. Oh, but is that plus 6 or times 7? But is that plus 50 or times 50? That doesn't help me. that doesn't help me, Seymour. No. Oh, Christ. I guess there's only one way to find out. So... Okay, so that one's plus 200. So, plus 200. Okay. That's times 4. That's 56, so that's times 7. And then this one is plus 50. Okay. So how do we get to 263? Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, we don't have a plus. We don't have a plus 7. We have a times 4 and a times 7, and a plus 50 and a plus 200. So we can't do 56 with 200. Oh, let's see, 156 plus 3. No, that's useless because it does. None of these end in 56. Or well, does it? What's 56 times 4? 224. 56 times 7, 392. 800 divided by 56, that's 14. 340, 56, 263, 56. All right, so that's all useless. So that's no good. 854, 55, 54, 340, 54, 263, 54. Useless. Okay. Wait now. Plus 50 is 100. Nope, useless. All right. I'm gonna guess that 51 is more of the same here. All right. So we got by 4 by 7 plus 200 plus 50. So let's start with 7 times 4. This one. That's going to be 28.
Well done.
32 is going to be difficult. 2 times 4 is 8. Yeah, okay, so 2 times 4 is 8. Times 4 is 32.
You must.
Oh, it has to be silver? Bruh. Okay. I knew that was going to happen too. So, let's see. 20. Let's do. Alright, I can only do that 3 more times. So, 300, 500, 700. That's not enough. I need 800. Hmm. Hold on. So 100. Oh, okay, yeah. 100 times 7 plus 50 plus 50.
You are wise.
All right, and then 75 now. So 32 plus 50 is 82. That's too high. I can't multiply it by anything because that'll all still be too high for those two, so that's not enough there. So that's 51. These gold ones are tough. 4 and 7 is 28. $28 plus 50 is 78. That's too high. 1 and 7 is 7 plus 50 is 57. No, it's still too high. 4 times 4 is 16. Oh, yeah. Just do this the easy way. 75 divided by 4, useless. 75 divided by 7. 75 minus 50 is 25. Yeah, I can't divide any of those, so that's... wait now. Wait. Hold the phone a minute. Alrighty then.
You may survive yet.
I'll tell you what, we gotta... Yeah. Alright. Oh, I need 25. Wait.
Clever.
Okay. So 63 plus 200. That'll solve that one.
You are closer to your goal.
8 times 7 is 50. No, we don't want that. 8 times 4 is 32. So let's do 340 divided by 8. 340 divided by 2. It's 170. Divide that by 8. No. Times 8. Oh. Well, here. Alright.
Only 2 slots remain.
Alright. So 340 divided by 4 is 85. Divide that by 4. Nope. That 555 is going to be a killer. So, and I'm out of silver cryptile, so I got to make this work now. Because I don't want to have to go back and rearrange those stories. So how do we get to 140? It's 70, let's see, 2 times 4 is 8. No, 2 times 7 is 14. Yeah, alright, so 2 and 7 is 14. Plus 200, it's 240. Oh, right. $14 times 7 times 7. No, it's too far. Times 4, 392. That's still too high. Plus 50. You need a way to get this to 5, I think, and I don't think that's going to happen with the 2s and the 1s we have here.
That was dizzyingly cool. Which way should we go?
We got to go back to Petticoat Junction.
What was that?
Hey, Joni, look at this.
It looks like someone fell in.
A hat! Guess they were in a hurry.
Oh, here's your hat. What's your hurry? Drum emoji. Nobody else saw that? Oh, this dude again. Oh, good. The criminal. All right. Here we go.
Here are the latest crypto.
Oh. Okay. Let me tell you how we arrived on this island. I remember like it was yesterday. It was the season of winds, the moon of dragons, in the year 1407. We were on our ship, Lotus Flower. It was one of over 150 vessels sent by Emperor Yongle in 1505 out of Nanjing, China. Our journey started well. But a few weeks into our journey, we were separated from the main fleet in a terrible storm. Our mast was seriously damaged and we lost our rudder. Fortunately, our captain Suan, was a fearless and courageous man, and quite brilliant. Even without our rudder, he knew that he would lead us to safety. He kept our spirits high as our ship floated in the currents for what seemed like months, but when our water ran out, we thought we were doomed. In the end, we finally sighted this island. We used our last strength to row ourselves to shore. Yi Sawan praised us and all the ancestors, for we were saved. It was from the writings of the good men Brereton and M. Gabriel Archer that I first heard of Plymouth. That is where I shall begin this account. Hello. The Plymouth region was explored at length by the crew of the ship Concord in 1602. Their exploration inspired me to join the first colony here. Plymouth, where we now make our home, was one of many islands in the region of Cape Cod in the New World. The Cape Cod region was found to be extraordinarily rich in both wildlife and edible fauna. In addition, there was plentiful amount of building material from which we could expect to construct our first homes. Finally, as the two men wrote and Captain Smith advertised, the climate is most agreeable for habitation.
Why, you did it!
You...
Oh, more useless crap. Alright. No, because see, it has to end in a 5. There's no way for that to work. Because otherwise, because then you just need the 250. 555 divided by 7. It's not possible. It's not possible. Alright. Wait, I'll tell you what. 555. Oh, for the love of God. 555 minus 200. Minus 200. Yeah, no, it needs a 5, and I don't have a 5. Descend the mountain.
This island...
Alright. Let me tell you about Alvar Cabeza de Vaca, the survivor of the longest trek in the exploration of the New World. Senor de Vaca was a tall, red-headed man from Castile, Spain. His journey began in June 1527 when he sailed with 600 others from Spain. When storms, disease, and other trials beset de Vaca and his men, he continued on foot with 3 others on their journey of exploration from Florida. The four voyagers... there we go. The 4 voyagers finally arrived in Mexico City in 1536, having walked along the shores of the entire Gulf of Mexico. They posed as medicine men and healers, those 4, and were able to befriend natives on their entire journey.
Well, those stories still seem...
Alright.
story on the right makes sense.
Okay, that's all I needed. Let's see. I'd like to tell you about my last days in Philadelphia before setting forth on the voyage 1 year ago, November 1782. Now, my Printers Guild had just created the Great Seal of our United States of America. Mr. Barton was the chief designer, and his ideas were bold. When I first saw his drawing, I was impressed with its originality. Gone were the medieval shields of Europe. Instead, there was a powerful eagle. In one talon, the eagle was clutching 13 arrows, representing the union of our 13 colonies. In the other, it held an olive branch, representing peace. Now, as I begin to grow weary on this never-ending voyage, I find myself dreaming of that eagle, and I rediscover my strength. Perhaps soon I will find the land for which I have been searching for so long. Then may the eagle of my dreams take flight and guide me on my journey.
Why, you did.
I know I did.
Each of the 8 slots.
Good enough.
Hey guys.
Oh, there's
we made
one
it
more?
through. That's awesome.
Shh, I hear something.
Guys, I don't think we're alone in here.
Well, we solved this part of the mystery. Let's head underwater to find more clues.
I forget once you get through the math part how easy the rest of this is. We're definitely going to blow through this a lot faster than we did that 3rd grade Mystery Mountain thing.
You have returned, and the challenge continues. You need turquoise cryptiles to proceed.
Which ones are turquoise? Probably this one? There you go. Alright, priest selects.
Yes.
Alright, decorate. There is no decorate, so that's useless. Pay. There is no pay, so that's useless. And there's no cook, so that's useless. That was always the problem with this one, is that you can only have up to 4 instead of 8. And if the base word isn't in, okay, so cook is useless, decorate is useless. Pay. Wash. There we go. Pre-washed. Alright, and there's no pays, so... This is why you get 10 of these at a time. There is no decorate, that's useless. There is no cook, that's useless, that's nice. Record. Pre-occupied. Yes! There is no pre-recorded. See, and we've already gone through almost half of these.
Each of the 8
There is no pay.
to
There is no cook.
each fit.
Yes, I'm aware. There is no decorate. Create. Recreated. Past created. Oh, shit. Well, that's my fault. There's no pay. There's no record. Recreated.
Each fish will change the word on a cryptile.
Yes, I'm aware. There's no invented. We need directs. We need direct, elect, recalls, and arrange. So we'll have to go do some circuitry in the submarine again.
Open.
There's no record.
I will eat.
Yeah, there's no cook, there's no pay. Recalls. invent. I don't need to invent. There is no cook. I don't know why it keeps giving that to me.
Each fish will...
Re-elected.
Open it.
No decorate.
I will translate a cryptile.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. There's no pay. There's no decorate. It keeps giving me the same
Each fish
arrange.
will change the word.
Rearranges.
Open.
Useless, useless, direct. Here we go.
Below must...
Redirects.
These crypt tiles seem really solid.
Or not.
You have performed admirably so far, but your task is not yet complete. You will now need jade crypt...
Whoa, here we go again!
To trans...
Alright, display. So examine, investigated.
Yes.
Gather. No. Acquires. Collect. No. Acquires. Collect. Okay, well, I guess that one's useless. Display. Surprise. Displayed. Pretty sure these are useless too. Show. Startle. Yeah, these are useless. Surprise is useless. Smile. Synonym. Grin. Past. Grinned. There we go. Yeah. Represent. Stain. Taint. Lovely. Symbolize. No. Collect and gather, that one's useless. Surprise is useless. Represent. Symbolize, that's useless. Accomplish. Achieve. Achieves.
You may reach inside yet.
Why is the 5th grade one easier than the 3rd grade one? Or maybe I didn't have enough coffee. Maybe that was my problem. So stain, no. Collect, design. Devised, maybe? Oh yeah, devised. There you go.
You are...
Represent, synonym, symbolize. Nope, useless. See, they want you to go back and do all the math. Or not the math, but the words and everything. But they give you... Useless, useless. Divide, separate. Separated. There you go. Useless.
I will...
Surprise, surprised is... I need drizzles.
To
Sprinkle, there we go. Drizzles.
Only to...
Yeah, oh, I didn't mean to... Well, I don't even know what word that was. I could probably... Safe to assume that's probably useless. Right, chat?
Each fish will...
Collect, no.
Open a new sack.
Fulfill, satisfy, satisfied. Display.
I will...
Surprise, that's useless. Gain, acquire, acquires.
You
Problem
are
solved.
close to completing your task, but many challenges still await you.
Leslie, how much do you think these gold crypt tiles are worth?
Owen, where were you when I told you that the crypt tiles were not made from any known element? And certainly not from real gold.
I must have been in that other dark, wet underground chamber.
Now take note. No longer are the rules shown upon the fish's heads.
Of course not, because why make it easy for me, right?
To each fish.
Alright, well, let's just do... Unsucceeded? That's not even a word. Okay, so unreveal. So that's un. This is why you always take notes, kids. So this one is un. Approaching? Avoiding. Oh. Reveal. Wait. Approaching and avoiding are not synonyms. Scatter. Pack. What's this one do? Alright.
I think
So what does this one do? So scatter. Scattering. So un. So that one's a prefix. This one's a suffix. Un. Succeed. That just adds an ER to it. Which is also useless here. Reveal. Cover. Avoid. Approach. Scatter. Pack. So are they antonyms? Approach. Yeah, those have to be antonyms. Unfailing. Oh, reveal. So damaging, deflate, inflate, remove, detach, fasten, unfasten, unfastening. There you go, that's this one.
Yes.
Yes. Load. Cover. Inflate. And these are useless. So, back to the ship.
Oh, do my circuits...
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
And we're off.
Make with the crypt tiles.
Docking complete. Unfortunately, I seem to need some more repairs before we can descend again. Oi, I want my old hull back. Before we can safely descend to the ocean floor, you'll have to reconnect the electrical power to my rudder control servo. You'll need to use 2 batteries together in...
Yes, I'm aware.
All right, here... Well, we made it back just in time. I've just blown another circuit. To retrieve more cryptiles from the ocean floor, you'll have to...
Yeah. Thankfully, they at least let you skip through the dialogue. Botley just kept yelling at you the entire time about his ball bearings. Ooh, alright, 4.5. That's 1, that's 3, 4.5.
Docking complete.
Alright, 12 volts. Is it 12 volts total?
All right, here.
Yeah. Alright, so...
I feel like $100.
Which I guess was a lot, but you go back to work.
I guess I'm not as young.
We don't have a 6-volt battery?
And we're off. Oi.
Okay, I guess that didn't matter.
That's almost it. That's almost it, but you need to provide more current.
You're asking for 6 volts, so I gave you 6 volts. Am I missing something here?
I feel like 100.
Well, that's 12, isn't it?
I guess I'm not as young. And
It's interesting that they gave you two CDs, because so far we've only had to use the one.
Oh, good. We're back with long, thin...
Long, thin, and phlegmy. Alright, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, so I guess we're not doing the 14ths today. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go.
I seem to have another crocodile stuck in my ear.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Sorry, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. There you go. 7, 8. That doesn't go there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm missing the 11ths. 7, 8. 7. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I seem to have another crocodile stuck in my air tubes.
Alright. Oh, I didn't even realize the music was still off. Alright, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. Okay, so... Okay, we're not doing the 12s, so... a quarter... Are we missing something here? So there's a bunch of 10s, a 16, a 12. Oh. So that's 6 tenths. 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's half. 1/8 and 1/8. Hold on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's right. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1/8 and 1/8. It's 2 fourths. Or, well, that's 2 eighths. So I guess that's technically a fourth. 1/8 and 1/8 is 2 eighths, which is 1/4, so that's 3 fourths. And 3 out of 12 is also 3 fourths. Look at that. See, now they're getting a little difficult.
I seem to have another crocodile.
Good enough. Nope. It's not where I meant to be.
You have returned.
Yep.
And the challenge continues.
And I'd like to get on.
Need cryptiles to proceed.
Alright. So remove. Fold. Alright, so unfolding. That's this one. These are useless. The fish within the fish.
Each of the... to transform the world.
It keeps giving you the same 4, but never the 4 that you actually need. Useless. Remove. So we'll need to go back for more jade cryptiles. so these are done. We just need one more jade cryptile. Also, props to them for giving us a map.
Hello, Tubby. How's it going?
I am Cube.
Props to them for giving us a map for easy access. So you don't have to, like, run your way around the mountain. Alright, 1/3, 1/3. 2/6. That's a third. There you go. 2 out of 7. 3 out of 7. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14.
I seem to have another cryptid.
Cool. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 1. 3/6. This goes here. That does that. That's half. 2/10 is 1/5. So that's 1/5 and 1/5. 1/5 and 1/5 is 2/10. That doesn't sound right, I don't think, but hold on. Oh, this one's accurate. So what's the lowest common denominator? So 2/10, that's 1/5 and 1/5. So 1/5, 1/5, and 1/5 is 3/5.
You did it! I seem to have another cryptid.
Oh my god. Thank you. I ain't got no time for that.
Each of the two.
Here we go. If they wouldn't give you so many bogus cryptiles, you wouldn't have to worry about it. Oh wow.
Hey, we found you.
Great. Now we're all stuck.
Great.
Ah! Hurry! Run for your lives! Head for the hills! Just run!
Hurry up.
I'm sorry, what?
Where are we?
Where are Joni and Santiago?
I can't reach them on the radio. I hope they're okay.
Wow. What is this place?
What?
It looks like we're in a big old specimen lab.
Hurry! This way!
Is that a pig? The captain.
Captain Clark?
Are you dudes all right?
Get us out of here!
We're trapped in one of those containers.
Leslie, we found your grandpa. He's
A little tied up at the moment. You
Oh hey, the old dude.
We're on our way.
What was that?
I don't know, but I think we're gonna find out.
Leslie, I figured it out. I think we're on a spaceship.
I'm sorry, what?
You think?
Both of you, stop arguing. We have to get across there before those
Hold up.
aliens, or
Hold up.
whatever they are, catch up with us.
I've never actually gotten to the end of the.
Access denied.
Where are we?
Hold that thought.
Countdown sequence initiated. T-minus 16 quag knots.
Who are you?
Access to biosphere containment tank 1 is
In the
denied.
professor's biosphere.
Initiate the bridge sequence. Spell words to create a safe path across.
Not that crazy language again. Don't you have anything in English? I'm really good at English.
Pick up the letter tiles from the ground and place them in the empty spots on the bridge. I will tell you each word you must spell to complete the bridge.
Spell this word. Excite. The clowns used daring stunts to try to excite the
Are you okay? So I've never actually made it to the end of this game before, and I figured because like, oh, maybe there's natives behind it, maybe it's some sort of voodoo or something like that. But if you're trying to tell me we spend that entire time and the whole thing is aliens, surely this is like a practical joke or something, right? It doesn't help the words are at an angle.
Now spell this word. Exist. Interplanetary spacecraft did not. Now spell this word. Attention. A bell was used to get. Now spell this word. Villain. Many fairy tales have a hero as well as a villain.
So to save our friends, we have to play Scrabble. You're lucky I'm as good with English as I am. You're failing English? For God's sakes, Bobby, you speak the language.
Now spell this word. Belong. Those shoes are his. They belong. Access to the biosphere containment tank is granted. You may cross.
This is astounding. There appear to be hundreds of different Earth species stored here, like specimens in a laboratory.
They're frozen, or like zombified.
I wonder what...
To release specimens, first run a simulation. Select 2 Earth species, a predator, and select 1 predator from the list on the left and 1 prey from the list on the right.
Why?
You can change the starting number. All specimens of the predator species have died out.
Try changing the starting number for one of the species. And
Survival.
Okay.
I hear something.
Yes! We did it! Cool. Fewer brains for the lunch crowd.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Oh, you're being serious? They're actual aliens?
Biosphere containment tank 2 is denied.
Deja vu, dude. This place is just like...
Spell this word. Beautiful. We all stopped.
Does anybody from our generation remember, what was it, Bruce Almighty? That's how you spell the B-E-A, beautiful.
this word, except they chose. Now spell this word, exception. She is normally an. Now spell this word, double, because he. Now spell this word, doctor. The doctor was sure that the cough was caused by the flu.
Oh, another one?
There appear to be hundreds of other Earth species.
How many rooms do you have in this thing here? Well, what does a pit viper eat? Holes, probably?
Survival.
I hear something.
We did it! Cool. Fewer brains for the lunch crowd.
Come on, let's get out of here.
So we got C. Oh yeah, there's a third one.
Access to bio.
What's the word?
Spell this word, wrist. The human wears. Now spell this word, inhale. Hold your.
I smoked it, but I didn't inhale.
Now spell this word, hydrogen. Now spell this word instead. Now spell this word, salute, when the captain.
So, just how big is this spaceship, though? Look at that. There's another one. Alright,
Survival.
uh-oh. Why is it glowing?
All right!
Kids!
Grandma! Santiago! The aliens!
Oh god, even worse, they're predator aliens.
They're coming!
Wow.
Hey, look at all these buttons.
Don't touch them. We don't know what they'll do.
Dudes, what do we have to lose?
Owen's right.
My sanity, my dignity, my lunch.
Sequence engaged. T minus Blorsnot Mitorx and counting. Blorsnotch. Boogert Tai Unk. Boogert Tai Me. boogert, tie, bronze, boogert, tie, blord, boogert, tie, boog, boogert.
Hey, a rainbow. The Double Fister. Oh, the tsunami creator.
There you are, me chickens! Climb on board!
What's that sound?
I think I pressed the tsunami button.
Gangway!
And nobody.
Where did it go?
Bruh.
No one is going to believe this.
Bro,
Yes, they
I
will.
didn't believe
We
it.
have proof.
We do?
Yes, sir. There are still 2 cryptiles left in Joni's backpack.
Oops.
I thought it was feeling kind of light.
Oh no.
And she didn't bother to
Where
check.
are they?
Out there. Somewhere.
The Mysteries of the Unexplained. I'm William Shatner. Oh, that's it? Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Is that is that real? Wait, what's the second CD for then? Here we go. Oh, this isn't. That's not right. Oh yeah, something's not going on right. I don't know what happened to the thing, but oh, there we go. Okay. Chad, that's like the second or third game that we've played now where there's no real credits. It kind of just thanks for playing goes to black, and I don't understand why it just fades to